Welcome in guys for another video on myself, Obsidian Gaming, and for today we are playing a little bit of Farming Simulator 22. However, we're giving ourselves a nice little challenge. I'm trying to do a little bit of a rags to riches story. So if you want to see more of Farming Simulator 22, hit that like button, let me know down in the comments, have you tried something similar? If so, how did it go and what did you do for it? For this challenge, I cannot lease a single item. I can't do any leasing whatsoever. I've got myself a little tractor. Yes, that is an actual tractor. Don't know if you've ever seen one of these. It was pretty cool. I've got myself a little seeder. I've got no other seeds anywhere. The only seeds I can use to start off with until we get money to purchase more is what we got inside it. That's 400 litres. Got a little plough and also a cultivator. I can pick this up as well. That's how light and small these things are. And I've got myself a little car. The reason I got a car is just so I can go to and from the shop with some wood that I cut to start making money really. And for me to chop wood, I've got a hand axe. Now the downside of a hand axe is I can only chop certain trees. So for an example, this small tree here, I can cut. But the bigger ones, I can't chop them. I need to get a chainsaw for that. So for now, I'm sticking to these little small trees and chopping them up and throwing them into my car. First thing first, just chop a few trees down. I might have to leave these little twigs on because I can't actually get rid of them. I have to start loading up a car with branches and sticks. See if we can get any money from this. Because our first purchase is going to be a chainsaw. That is definitely going to be needed. I don't know how many trips I'm going to do with these sticks. I don't think we're going to be getting a lot of money with it at all, are we? Turns out I can take the leaves off, but these little bits of sticks, I can't get them off using the axe. It looks like they're going to have to stay on. Which unfortunately is going to take out a lot of space in our little truck, isn't it? Take these branches off. As much as I can, anyhow. Yeah, I can actually carry that in one go. But like an old burnt out Christmas tree, that really, isn't it? When I get a chainsaw, it shouldn't really be too bad. I'm hoping so anyway. That's quite hilarious. I've never actually done this with an axe before. Nearly loaded up. Couple more to go. If you've never actually tried one of these challenges, I definitely 100% recommend it to you. I really would. It makes the game a little bit different. Instead of it being a farming simulator, I feel like I'm on a survival game instead. Starting out with nothing and trying to survive. Hopefully we'll get it done before winter comes, because that could be quite a bit of a tricky one. Okay, the car's all loaded up. Let's head out to the shop. See how much money we can actually make with this. Get a chainsaw, need £1,000. So I need to make at least 900 to hit that £1,000 mark. Okay, this is going to be quite interesting. Can I get over this bridge? Didn't think about the roads when stacking up the truck. Go. There's got as well loads of space. I thought it was a little bit smaller then. Carpentry place is just here. Now, how do we get into it? Should be a gate on the front, surely. Right, that's the last amount of the wood. Let's see what we get. Fingers crossed over 1,000. 383. Okay, I'm going to need at least 2 more trips of that amount of wood. I can't believe it. I've been cutting down twigs for the last hour. And you can cut these big trees down, but only certain ones it will let me do it. It won't let me do it on them all. Oh, this is going to take me forever. It's going to still take a while, but there's a little bit of hope now. There's light at the end of that tunnel. I can feel it. It's a little bit of motivation that we needed, I think. Get rid of all the big branches. Not as good as a chainsaw. That is definitely, it's a little bit glitchy. I can't get everything. This tree here, unfortunately. Still really big. Well, let's try and cut it down into smaller chunks. Put it into the back of the car. Yes, that is good news. What I mean by the glitchy thing, if I'm looking at it, you can't actually see the line that I can cut. But if you look to the left a little bit more, or a little bit to the right, it'll start coming up a little bit. It'll make our life a lot easier now that. Let's load up this car with these logs. Go. Looking good. Have a new chainsaw in no time of this, right? I think that might be our car maxed out for the weight. It looks really heavy on the back axle. Hopefully I can get there in one piece. Okay, starts and drives okay. Have to be careful when I go around corners. It looks like it's going to tip. So go nice and slow, Obs. Nice and slow. Ooh, a little bit of air, but I might tip over then. See how much I get this time round. Oh, we got 1,000. Nice. I'm really made up with that. We can get ourselves a chainsaw now. Right, we're back at our farm. So much easier and quicker, that, isn't it? I can actually cut everything down now, no problems. Get us a little bit away from the tree. Quite a bit away from the tree, actually. Okay, it still works. And cut all the branches. Oh, we can't cut the tree there. Is it not part of my land, this bit? Now, before I do forget, let's try this little tractor out. I've not actually used it yet, so a little bit. So let's go forward. So I keep this little bit of original road. I quite like the dirt track bit section. And that's it. We're ploughing. Not a lot of land, really, is there for us to plough at the moment? Too many trees around. We can just cut around. Section here. The plough's not actually doing too bad. Doing alright, to be fair, isn't it? I had to cut that tree down a little bit just so I can see it a little bit better, but the tree is that heavy. Put it into little logs like this. That's the only way I can pick anything up. I'm going to throw them over to one side and then sell them in a minute. Get quite a bit of money for this tree, really, getting it cut down. By cutting down trees than what we actually would from crops, especially right now anyway. I've got to say as well, this is a great little tractor and plough. Not too good going up a hill, I'll give it that. But when you're not on a hill and you're on quite a flat surface or walking down, it's great. Look at this. Pretty quick. I've been in slower tractors on this game before. There we go, bit of momentum. Not even, is it though? It's the only problem. The whole area is not even whatsoever. Get in there. A little patch of land. Tiny field. This is where it all starts, guys. This is where it starts. Soon enough, before we know it, we're going to have loads of different fields all over the place. This isn't really going to work properly, unfortunately. I might have to wait until I can actually get a proper tractor and a seeder, because this little thing, it's got stuck in the mud. I've seeded this little section around here, so it looks like going back to plan A. Got our car loaded up with logs. Let's go sell logs until we can afford a tractor. I think it's about 25,000 for a tractor. My car is that heavy, I'm getting overtaken by a little van, the AI van. Ah, we've got a head-on crash. Yeah, that just happened. I've just had an accident coming around that corner a little bit too quick. If I had to drop the load, I'm hoping if I get a heavy log, I might be able to just knock it over. Oh, it's worked. Right, can I sell the logs if they stay in the car? Let's see if this works. I've got quite a lot of money for that, actually. Throw the rest of them over there. Wicked, we've got 2,000 now, so let's see if we can buy a small trailer, then carry more at a time. That might work, actually, for what we need it for. Then we can carry more logs at a time. I've got to say, for the money we actually paid for this trailer, it looks a real nice little one, doesn't it? Get back to our little base, load it with logs, and see how much money we can get with the car and the trailer full. Oh my god, this is actually amazing. I've just come across this, a random little dirt track. How cool is this? Now, with the mods that we're currently using, we can get a dirt bike. So as soon as I've got money for a dirt bike, I'm coming down here and I'm going to be racing it. Since we don't have any lights, that is it for this day. And it's probably going to be a month, actually, because we've got it on seasons at the moment. So it's probably going to skip right through. And just like that, we are in the minus. I've just lost £1,500. Oh my god, that is really expensive sleep. We are in the month of September. First task of the day. Get these little bits of logs from that big tree we cut down and stack them into the car. Well, I'll try and stack them into the car. I'm missing at the moment. Then go down, sell these, cut up the rest of that tree over there. And then we'll go carrying on with some of them trees that we've been cutting down. We'll try and clear this little bit of an area if we can. Need a tractor, ideally. That one we've got at the moment is not really much of a tractor. It looked cool. I thought it'd be good. But luckily, I started with an axe as well, or I would have been absolutely screwed with this challenge. Let's cut all these little branches off. Don't we know what we're playing with the log? Whoa, I didn't think it was actually that big. We cut a lot of it off as well. Let's get these cut into smaller pieces so we can actually lift them. I did try that one piece and it was a little bit too heavy for me. You know, technically I've not actually done any farming so far. We will get there. We'll have a big tractor, cut my harvester. I've got faith in this. Try and stack as much as I can. More lined up that way. I might get a little bit more in, you see. Getting there, it's looking really full. I don't know how many more I can fit in. Maybe one more? Maybe. I've got to put a strap down on that just to keep that bit down. I'm going to try and put this last piece. Hopefully the last piece. You know? No, I've got two more pieces to go then. Who am I to question the physics of this game? Okay, I am going to get this done. Right, okay, that's strapped on nicely. That's wobbling around for some reason. I think the weight might be a little bit off. I don't know if I'm going to get there in one piece. But let's try. But we're out of the woods. That's a bonus. Hey, can we pass the car? Yeah, we're past the car. Got to get past the bridge. Good. Not flipped over. I really don't like the look of the back trailer though. Looks like we've got a popped tyre. And it could possibly just flip over any second. Made it here in one piece. Okay, let's unhook everything. What we're going to make? Oh, we've got to make over 1,000 surely. Around 2,000. 3,600. Winning. After plenty of trips back and forth from our little forest with the chainsaw cutting down trees and our little Carmen trailer, I've managed to get myself 26,000. So we can actually buy a tractor. Yes, for 26,000 we can buy a tractor. Not one of these good ones, but not that one either. I could get that one, but I thought instead of paying 12,500 for that one, if I just work that little bit more, I can get this one. So this one could pull 4 ton, and where that one is only 2.4, and it's 16 miles per hour with 30 horsepower. This one is 80 as standard. So it's worth just, you know, working that little bit harder, getting it. Looking good. I'm 200 away. Oh my word. Right, what can I sell? Oh my god, I can sell that for 10,000? Well, yes. That's getting lost because it's just not doing anything really. It's just a paperweight in our little place at the moment, isn't it? Buy that for 26 with a front loader. No, not front weight, front loader. And go keep it standard. But I've got enough money now to buy a front loader. So let's buy this. So our front loader is going to be 7,000. Purchase that for 1,600. And then I've got 1,600 left in the bank. Since we're in the month of September at the moment, I can do wheat, barley, canola, or oats. So we've got a little bit of an option there what we can actually plant. Now that is definitely an upgrade from our previous little tractor, isn't it? If you can call it a tractor anyway. I've got to admit, I'm getting pretty good now at stacking these logs. This trailer makes me nervous beyond belief. Every trip I make, it is pretty much just bouncing around like this. That is absolutely absurd. Oh, dearie me. Now, what I need to do here is unload it and get one of these big logs. Run it. It normally works, this. Just get a big log and you just... There we go. I've had this happen once before. Fortunately, lost a lot of our load here. I think I might have to invest in a bigger trailer because of road blockage as well. Oh, there's quite a few cars built up there really quickly. Oh, that's not good. Right, that out of the way. There we go. Go on, you carry on. Be on your way. Let's see how much we made from this load. 2,800. Oh, that's a small one. Been averaging about 3.5 to 4. I think it's time to upgrade our trailer for the logs. So I can purchase this for 6,800 with the log mod. I'm going to keep the car for now. I'm not going to sell it just yet. This trailer works perfect with this car. So I can have big logs on the back and then all the small ones I can stick in the back of the car itself. And plus it's a little bit faster than the tractor, so I can get it to A to B that little bit quicker. Timber! Physics on this game are great, aren't they? Right, for the third time lucky. That is definitely bigger than I thought, this tree. Right down over there. Wow. The whole mass of this tree which is remaining is 2.8 ton as well. Yikes. Quite hard to believe all of this wood is just off one tree. Okay. I think we're loaded up at the maximum. It started off very nice and even with all these like big logs fitting in nicely, but then I had big chunks like this which weigh a lot. And it's kind of ended up all over the place. Very, very uneven, but it fits for now. Off we go. Got to keep it slow and steady. I don't want it bouncing across the road like the last trailer did. Kind of even itself out a little bit. It's not bobbling around so much. But we've got a speed bump here, so we need to try and go around it ideally. Moment of truth. See how much money we get from this run. See if that trailer was worth investing 6,000 for. Ooh, 4,000. Oh, it's not all of it as well. Okay, for some reason it's not actually letting me sell these, so maybe if I load up the game it might work. Could be a little bit of a glitch there, for some reason it's not working. But however, for now I'm going to call it a day for the video. If you want this made into a mini-series, let me know down in the comments, or simply hit that like button. More likes we get, more likely I'll make a little series from this. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.